Hey YouTube, Jedi Fuka here, and in this video we're going to be doing the Necrosis Elemental Dungeon. If you come in here, we get extra damage for cold and necrotic damage going towards this, so we're going to be using our cold necrotic team. Now in this video here I'm going to show you what I'm using right now. I am running around testing some characters, so we are testing out Feat.Drittz for this. We're going to see how he stacks up in here. And we're going to be using him along with Oster so we can kind of compare them. We have our enabler here, Hochador. He gives an increased attack to Frost champions. He does do an attack up. That's nothing super insane. And then for now, I'm going to run Ripicus. I like his move set, but if that's not working out, we'll probably switch him with Locinia here so that she can lay Frost out for our guys and see how they do. But we're going to go through this. This is the first time I'm running it, so I don't even know if this team can beat stage 5 right now. We're using Jillian for heals, so we're losing out on our main bonus, but whenever I use Megan, I'm just not getting quite what I need with this team, and I don't have another good combination to keep my team healed up, so this is where we're at. We're going to jump in, and we're going to go with some, we'll do frost damage, or cold damage, and attack here, and we'll see how this goes. Now when I do these dungeons, I like to manual my teams first. That way I can try to get some stuff laid out for them the way I want it done. He can hit this whole team, get some heals up. And what I like to do in all of these dungeons is I try to take out these back attackers first. Now the good thing with my setup here is we got Feat.Drittz and Oster to hit these back lines, while simultaneously hitting at least one of the tanks here. I want to pull up the damage so you can kind of see how they're doing. And he's down. That's no good. Alright. So Questa was killing us. Okay, let's try to solve that problem there. I'll leave them where they're at, and then I'm going to have to target Questa. Okay. Now I'm using Ripicus in a stun set, and that is a massive help. We have Frost on Questa. That is good. Let's get that heal up. Hit Questa. Hit Questa. And hit her again. Oh, it's at least going to take out him too. Okay, there we go. We got her stun. Now Questa's down. She will not be a problem. But it looks like our tank is not going to make it. Ooh, it's getting close up there. There we go. Get that heal on. Alright. Alright, looks like we're going to recover from that. Going into round 2. Oof, maybe I shouldn't have let her do that. We're able to just hit everyone. That's great. Let's hope that this is enough. Alright, there we go. Took this round out pretty quick. Now we're not fully recharged for the boss, so that could be an issue, but we'll see. We will see what is up. I'm going to go for the side with Questa. Questa is dirty. There we go. We still got the hand if we need it. We got him out. Alright. Actually, if we use him, we're going to use Ripicus. We got that defense down that might land. There we go. Now we'll come in and do that. He's doing some dirty damage. We're going to go ahead and use that. Get that extra shield up. Alright everyone, so that's our first, second attempt. We had to redo it, but
first time trying the necrotic dungeon with this team. You can see our time on there. We'll go into the statistics here, see how Drittz stacked up. He did 30% of our damage, which anytime I run someone with Oster, that kind of seems to be about where it's at. I will show you the gear on them because that is going to play a factor. Unfortunately, I did run out of tonics, so probably what I'll do is tonight when I get more, I will rerun this and switch their gear, and we'll be able to compare damage whenever they're using each other's gear. Let's go back. I don't know if it'll let me go in here. There we go, and see what their gear is looking like. So right here we're running Oster in a full gambler set, pushing up that attack. So 100% crit rate, 140 crit damage, 4,000 attack. Pretty good right there. And then that does more damage on bosses. However, we have Drittz in the executioner set, which does more damage on waves. But as you'll see in there, when we were doing the damage, Oster was staying ahead even on the waves. So that shows that Oster's really kind of outclassing Drittz as far as damage is going. That's, to me, it's not really a super good sign. I expected Drittz to be on par with Oster. I wanted him to be better than Oster, but I expected him to be like competing neck and neck, and Oster did kind of take away a little bit on the damage, but we do need to do more damage to see that. This at least just gives you an idea of what's going on with that. If you guys are curious about the team, I use Ripicus in a stun set. If you guys are trying to build something to get through stage 5 and you just got your Drittz and you have some other Frost champions, you can combine like Drittz and Usha and someone laying Frost, something along those lines, replacing Oster there. Just use them to focus on those attack champions in the waves to help you get to the boss. As you saw there, you got to definitely take out Questa. And then for Ripicus, replace him with someone else who has an AoE that you can get that stun set going on. And if you have a decreased attack, it would help you a lot. I did use Jillian for heals here. I tried to use Megan before, but with Megan, I wasn't getting enough heals to make it up on time. And I don't have like a good shield person built to like shield them up as they heal. So you could do like your Megan combined with someone who's doing shield, or maybe Megan Varesh, as long as you can get Varesh to help out with the healing a little bit more to get your heals up. But I use her because we get that quick instant heal with the defense up. You could use like Quarion in that place. Now, mind you, when you use a non-Frost Necro, you're not getting the full team synergy for that. But that's just showing you what we're using, kind of giving you an idea of how this team is working. And then our last person I'm using in there is Hochadir here. I use him as my tank for all my Frost teams, basically. He really enables your Frost teams, so if you guys happen to have him, I do recommend using him. The biggest things with him is he gives your entire Frost team attack up. It doesn't work for any other champion, just hits on your Frost champions. But he can also land Frost with this. Now, there's two different ways that I run my teams, is either him or sometimes Lucinia, depending, where I try to plug her in another way, because Hochadir here with his move, he's not hitting everyone on the board. He's only hitting a few people. Sometimes you only get that Frost on like 1 to 3 people max, depending on what the front line looks like. And you see like on that boss fight, we didn't even get it on the boss, where Lucinia here has a lot wider range, and you can target that to where she's hitting most, if not everyone on the map. So you can get Frost laid out for everyone to enable your damage dealers a lot more. So depending on your setup, I have kind of a mute point where I would actually probably be better using Lucinia, and the reason being is that for my healer, we are running this set that gives everyone an attack up anyways after she does her ultimate. So if I use her to do her ultimate and then everyone goes after her, they're going to have the attack up either way. So Hochadir kind of loses a little bit of extra utility on that. But her attack up, let me see. Yeah, they get a 15% extra attack. So Hochadir gives a little bit better attack up because he gives that 30%. So you would lose a little bit of attack up going that route, but nonetheless, you're still getting an attack up if you use that set. And then you could use someone like Lucinia to do Frost everywhere. Now, I know you guys don't have all these legendaries that I have for the Frost team. I got really lucky pulling my legendary champions for getting a Frost team, but just to show you guys what I'm running and just to show off Drittz, it's my first time using him in here. He did pretty good. And anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Y'all have a good one.